Hey guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion, and this is Let's Play Final Fantasy Adventure Remake, also known as Sword of Mana. Let's play now. A letter? Headed to Wendel, and we'll meet up there. So you are from the realm's heretic hunters. Heretic hunters? What? With the realm? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? What have you done with Sir Bogard? I haven't done anything. You're lying. Ouch, don't whack me with your magical staff. Ow, ow, ow. Why don't you draw your sword, just like you did when you destroyed my village? Hold on, you've got it all wrong. My only enemy is Dark Lord, and if you're one of his minions, I will draw my sword. Me work for Dark Lord? Get real. Dark Lord is the sworn enemy of my village. Okay, so neither of us works for Dark Lord. Let's calm down or we won't get anywhere. So you hate Grant's Realm too? Here, it's a letter I found. It must be for you. Huh? It's a letter from Sir Bogard? It's Wisp. Light Spirit Wisp. Hey, I'm Wisp, a light spirit. Recovery from attacks and such is my specialty. How'd you do? That's a light spirit, isn't it? Can you actually use spirit magic? You've never seen a spirit before? They won't appear to bad people, so you're probably not too bad. Okay, then I'll teach you how to use magic. First select spirits and the magic you want to use, then press the R button. Pressing the R button calls the spirit, and letting go of the button releases it. How long you press the button determines whether it uses attack or support magic. Yeah, I didn't care for the magic system in this game so much. Spirit magic, huh? So I can use it too. Oh, that's right, I forgot the letter. I didn't know it was for you when I read it. Sorry about that. Just as I thought, it's Sir Bogard's handwriting. He's all right. Oh good, I'm going to have to visit Wendel. But if you're going to Wendel, would you mind if I tagged along? How come? There's a sage in Wendel by the name of Sibba. Yes, I've heard of him. Are you going to see him? Yeah, there's something I need to ask him. Alright then, let's head to Wendel together. Party member. Too bad that she can't just auto-heal me like in Final Fantasy Adventure. The master over at Vinquet Hall sealed the cave to Wendel, so we've got to go to Vinquet Hall before we can get anywhere. I guess she didn't auto-heal, she would attack. She'd throw some kind of weapon or something. Let's see here. We'll save. We'll encounter cliffs on the way to Wendel, but we can jump up them. Learned jump ability. So before this, the main character had never been able to jump in his life. You can jump by pressing the L button. Which is what on a keyboard? Oh, it's that. Okay, cool. Okay. Killing Rabites. Oh, I guess she does attack monsters. But unfortunately, unlike Final Fantasy Adventure, she has a health gauge. So, something tells me I'm going to need to keep an eye on her health gauge. Yay, I found another posy. I have no idea what I need these things for. Oh, my goodness, my health. Did she... Oh, she does auto-heal me. Oh, it's funny. I was remembering the reverse. I was remembering that in this game she auto heals me, but for some reason I assumed that was Final Fantasy Adventure, but no, it's this game. Jump. She's being attacked by a bee, so I've got to save her. She might be good at auto healing me, but she is not very good at attacking enemies. I mean, this Let's Play series, I promise, isn't going to be a, oh, this is the difference between this game and Final Fantasy Adventure, because that could get boring fast, I'm sure. If you're thinking of cutting through the cave before, forget it. There are metaballs. There are meatballs. Delicious, delicious meatballs blocking the way. Too many for anybody to eat. But fear not, I've got the perfect remedy to those pesky metaballs. Remember, there are several kinds of metaballs, and each type has its weakness. Quite a pickle. I'd have to say that pickles go well with meatballs. Could you do that for me? Then it's a deal. Lots of Mana Goddess statues, which makes sense because you're playing this probably, well, originally on, still on your GBA, and probably don't have, this is before the DS where you couldn't just like flip the screen down and that would like leave it on pause and everything. Okay. Not that way, this way. Oh no, she's out of magic. Is it dead? I can't tell what's going on. Okay, so let's use the level up thing, because that will also heal. And then, well, let's check out what the others are. Monk, Magician, Sage, Thief, Random. No. It's going to be Warrior all the way. Sorry if that's boring to everybody, but it's just how I do. Oh, treasure. Oh, that's how you use up the fancy attack. Hold down the button. I should have known. Why I thought it was a completely separate button, I'm not sure. But now I know. And Noids After Battle G.I. Joe. Well, did he leave a treasure chest? I always run without checking for treasure. So yeah, the music in this game is the same basically as the music from Final Fantasy Adventure, and that's written by the first guy to have ever written Mana music, Mana series music. His name is Kenji Ito, and he's written for a few Mana games at this point, but really not. He basically wrote the music for Final Fantasy Adventure, and then they've reused those same tracks in a bunch of Mana games. Oh geez. So other people will just arrange those same compositions. So it will seem like he's written for a lot of Mana games, but it's really just the same music he had already written, reused in a lot of different Mana games. If she's got the... What is she doing down there? No, come this way. Don't... Oh, now her health is down. Is she going to heal us? Good. Okay. So yeah, he wrote for this game, and then some of those same themes appear. Well, I mean, I guess I should say he wrote for Final Fantasy Adventure, or Second Densetsu 1, and then Second Densetsu 2, also known as Secret of Mana. That soundtrack was written by Hiroki Kikuta and was an entirely different style, which is kind of interesting because, I mean, it'd be like if somebody... Oh, I was just about to say something that's actually completely true. I was going to say, it'd be like if Koji Kondo wrote music for the first Legend of Zelda, and then somebody completely different wrote music for the second Zelda game, and that is exactly what happened. Somebody else did write completely different music for Zelda 2, and then that person never wrote for subsequent Zelda games, so yay, now I've got a bow. Okay, yeah, so Hiroki Kikuta wrote in a completely different style, though. This is all, like, it's pretty typical RPG style, whereas Hiroki Kikuta for Secret of Mana did, like, a funk jazz fusion thing, which is super good, and it's actually, because it's just so different from the other games, from any other video game music, it's kind of my preference for the Mana series. So anyways, he wrote his funk jazz stuff, and then I don't know where to go in this room. That thing doesn't seem like it wants to die anytime soon, and I don't know where to go. So then, yeah, after Secret of Mana, the second Densetsu 3 came out in Japan, and that also had music written by Hiroki Kikuta. And then the fourth Mana game had a completely different composer, Yoko Shimura. I can never pronounce her name correctly, but she's pretty famous. She's done like a lot of different famous video games. Okay, so here's the Metaball thing, so I think it just... I don't know. I bet I have to use the... I really wish she wouldn't just walk directly into it. Yeah, I knew it had to be the bow. Okay, so anyways, and I really do not like using the bow in this game, or really any game. Much rather just attack things in melee style, but it is pretty useful to avoid damage. Okay, let's do our level up thing. If I can remember the correct buttons at any point. And I still didn't, as I said that. Okay, that button. There we go. Yes. Yes. And then I want to switch out of the bow because I'm just not a fan, but I, of course, I did the wrong button again. There we go. Okay. That's what I am talking about. Okay, treasure. So then after the fourth Mana game, which was Legend of Mana, by the way, she did eventually return to the Mana series, but not for another couple games. The fifth Mana game... I'm now spacing out and can't quite remember what the fifth Mana game was. Well, this was the fifth Mana game, basically. And then after this, there was Heroes of Mana? No, Children of Mana came out. And you know what? For the life of me, I cannot remember who wrote the music for Children of Mana, so I'm not doing a very good job at this. But then she did write a brand new soundtrack for Heroes of Mana, and it's a super good soundtrack, actually. I really like it. And And then for Dawn of Mana, the like 3D style, like Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess sort of style game, she wasn't involved. It was Hiroki Kikuta was only involved for a couple of songs, and they were just new versions of songs he had previously composed. And the same with music from this game. It was a bunch of themes from this game with new arrangements. So that's kind of what they've been doing. There's that new game that's just for smartphones right now, Rise of Mana, and that's kind of weird. In that game, it's new arrangements of various themes by various Mana song composers, but then also they kind of asked each of the composers to write one new song. So we got a new song from Hiroki Kikuta, which was awesome. I was so excited when I heard his brand new Mana song. And yeah, but I haven't played it, of course, because at this point it's only in the Japan. So, I mean, like Final Fantasy Adventure, there are certain enemies who are practically immune to, you know, some of your weapons, but not immune to others. So you've got to kind of why isn't... Oh, because that's a completely different kind of Meta Ball. I don't know what happened. Did she... Oh, she leveled up. Can she attack that thing? No, the Nicolo specifically said only I can attack that thing, so it must be attackable by sword. And it is not. So I don't know. Is she able to attack it? No. She's wasting all of her magic discovering that she... Not doing any kind of discovering at all, actually. She's wasting all of her magic over and over again. Okay, well, nothing seems to want to kill that thing, so maybe we just can't go that way just yet. That's fine. I didn't want to go that way anyway. Except I did, because that seems to be the only way to go. Maybe I have to use my new magic that I got. I don't even know how to use magic. Okay. No, but she was just using magic, and I assume it's the same magic that I would be using. Do I have to access magic this way? Weapons, items, status. No? Don't access magic that way. Okay, maybe not that way. And I'm gonna switch out of the bow because I'm just not a fan. I hate missing when I use a fancy attack. There's no way to go that way. Huh. I am a little bit lost, I have to say. You'd think that the very first dungeon would just be super straightforward, but I remember that this being the case. This is only the second time I've ever played this game. I remember that it being the case that I was having some issues with this dungeon before. I just want you to back up so I can try to go up here. Nope. That's not a way. It might have to be one of those situations where I say, okay, I will know what I'm meant to do next time on the next episode. Because I suspect I have to go through that meta ball, but it's nothing. I tried everything I could possibly try. So, yeah, we'll find out. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.